Cheers, brother.
Man. What it
Brother
is,
man. How you doing? How you feeling?
Good, man. Good. We open it up with our top 10 tight ends.
It's gonna be fun, man. There's a lot of guys on this list that the back like three were kind of interesting. I feel like, and maybe 6 and 7 was kind of controversial, but we'll get there.
Yeah. It kind of sucks because one thing we did with the running backs and the quarterbacks and the wide receivers, we didn't put rookies on here.
Right.
Which I do expect some rookies to make this list for next year, but it's impossible for me to project a person that's never
for sure
played a snap in the NFL. So
yeah, and we got some guys on our quarterbacks list that JJ McCarthy in the 20 range that hasn't really played a snap in the NFL, but we project to be pretty good, especially through Kevin O'Connell. But I think that you're right. Some of these tight ends you're going to see.
What about Aiden O'Connell?
That's your boy.
AOC.
AOC. You got it, number 10, man. Hit me.
Oh, man, we're starting off right away.
Yeah.
I have Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu Smith is fun because I considered him at the 10.
I have Jonnu Smith at number 10.
I considered him.
Dude, the guy was an amazing. Whenever we talk about the tight end position, I look at run blocking. I look at ability to be a safety net for your quarterback. And that's really the two things. It's just reliability and run blocking.
Being able to bring some balance, inline blocking, some good hands to pick up a first down. What are you bringing to the table?
Yeah, exactly. Like good hands, like some run after catch is fine, like speed, athleticism, but like physicality and being able to block, like inline block for your running back and be able to find the open zone like a guy like Jason Witten did for so many years. To be a reliable target for your quarterback when there's nothing left. And Jonnu Smith was so amazing at that last year for a quarterback who was just dying, dude. He was dying back there.
Yeah, he was. I think
if somebody got to him, he was gonna die.
Yeah, I think that he like Mike McDaniels changed the whole offense around because of the concussions with Tua and is he even gonna be here? This is my job kind of rides on this. Change the offense. I think Waddle suffered from that. And obviously Tyreek had a down year, but Jonnu Smith at short area, let's get the ball out of Tua's hands quick, kind of saved his quarterback. And if he saves his quarterback, he has a chance to save his job. He has to save his quarterback first because we all saw what it looked like when Tua's not there. But I like Jonnu there. I don't have him in my top 10, but he's definitely somebody I considered right there with someone like Hunter Henry, who's just been solid and can just such a safety.
Was my 11.
Such a safety blanket for their quarterback. For me at 10, I have Evan Ingram.
Okay.
Evan Ingram, last year finishes the tight end 2. Is just so reliable in the zone game. I know it's a lot of short area stuff, kind of like Jonnu, but he's a guy he's not going to break a lot of tackles, but he's going to pick up first downs for you. He's going to really bring a safety blanket for your quarterback. Third down, especially third inside 5. 3rd and 5, 4, 3. That's going to be Evan Ingram is going to pick up the first down for you, and I think that's such a good safety blanket. I think that's something that Trevor Lawrence is going to miss. Can that tight end help me out here? Brenton Strange. Thank you. Cole Strange is the left guard.
Patriots.
Right. Brenton Strange. Can he fill those shoes? I don't think they're big shoes to fill. I'm not saying that Evan Ingram's just dominant tight end, but I think that the role that he did play is a very important role of just when it's the blitz is coming, it's a zero blitz, and they're coming at you heavy. Trevor Lawrence, let's get the ball out to a guy who can just get you the first down. Evan Ingram's been so good at doing that, and it sucks that we haven't seen I feel like we're kind of on the back end of Evan Ingram's career where we're not going to – I don't think we ever saw the ceiling. Maybe if he was at with an Andy Reid or somebody who could kind of and that's just sometimes the case for players. You just – unfortunately, your career just kind of didn't mesh with the schemes and the coaches and the quarterbacks. And
yeah, I mean, he was at New York at first.
Yeah. And we all saw, the Urban Meyer. I don't know if he was there for Urban Meyer. I can't remember. I thought he was.
He was. No, yeah, he was. He was there 2 years.
And then the Doug Peterson. But, I still think that, maybe we might see some little juice in Denver. We'll see.
Yeah. Who do you have at number 9?
At number 9, I have Tucker Kraft.
Wow,
Tucker Kraft is a guy who, when you at face value, you're like, oh, Tucker Kraft, like this guy's whoever. He was just like kind of a product of being there.
Mm-hmm.
But the deeper you dive into Tucker Kraft, you start to realize, like, hey, the receivers might be the problem. Like, you keep drafting these guys like Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Montavian Wicks, Matthew Golden. Which one's the one? Because when you go look at Matthew Golden's tape, there's nothing there. I can't find anything.
It's all scheme.
It's what it seems like to me.
Scheme and just
I can't understand why.
College.
And the guy who has not been able to fix the wide receiver problem there, drafting another wide receiver we don't believe in.
Yeah.
So could the answer just be the guy who is in the top 5 percentile in breaking tackles, a guy who runs through people, a guy who, if Jordan Love throws 35 touchdowns, what does that look like for Tucker Kraft? 8?
It was great last year. Was
Right.
it 5 last year?
Right. Yeah, I think it might have been more than that. I think
Well,
I think it was like 8.
And he missed games too, which is
Right.
sadly one of the reasons I had him off this list. I really wanted to put him on here. He was right there at the 10 spot. But yeah, like you're saying, you know, a guy that can break so many tackles and he's a touchdown machine. But just I don't know what I'm missing from him. I don't know what it is.
I'm a little more in on Tucker Kraft the more I've dove in. I think he's just a good player. A young player's going to help his quarterback out, and I think as long as if Jordan Love continues to throw 30-plus touchdowns, which I don't think is that crazy. Jordan Love's pretty solid. He's tied to Matt LaFleur. It's going to be a good offense. Josh Jacobs going to move the ball. I mean, the receivers are going to produce. Which one's the one, we don't know, but I think that's what makes Tucker Kraft so good is that he is, once they get to the 20, inside the 20s, the red zone, I think he might be the number 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, at number 9, I had Evan Ingram. I like you said, man, just one of those guys that we never got to see the ceiling, but also like dude was a very good safety net for the quarterback. Incredible hands. We saw that 2 years ago where he was in, over 100 receptions. But he's just one of those guys that he's not crazy physical to break the tackles.
Yeah, it's not
he's
flashy.
okay in the run blocking game, but he is just an incredible possession receiver.
Good hands.
Almost like Zach Ertz is right now.
Yeah,
But just a better run after catch Zach Ertz right now.
I agree with that.
A very good route runner with very good hands who is going to bail out your quarterback anytime you need it, really. I mean, but yeah, all the things you said just are very relevant to Evan Ingram, and I look forward to see what he does with Bo Nix. I think we could see him move up this list because I don't think he's done in the NFL.
How old is Evan Ingram now? Like
30?
29, 30?
He's 30,
Yeah.
I think. I was
going to say 29, but 30 sounds pretty close. He's an older guy. I mean, he's been productive everywhere he's been, but it just seems like
he's 30.
He hasn't found the right scheme. And
He'll be 31 in September.
At 30 years old, I think the ceiling is past, but he can still be productive, you know? I like Evan Ingram.
He definitely can, but we still see guys Travis Kelce, who, how old is he, 34?
Yeah, he's up
and
there.
he balled out at 31.
Yeah.
So it's very possible we see Evan Ingram have one of his best seasons or best stream of seasons because he's finally at an organization with Sean Payton and Bo Nix that kind of need it, you know.
And like we always talk about, the tight end has to be necessary. We're talking about the option 2, the option 3, if the option 2 is the running back. So if you don't have a
wide, is necessary in Denver.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Because who is it? Marvin Mims, Pat Bryant, Troy Franklin. Yeah, there's so many guys who are just they haven't been able to make that next step. We know Cortland Sutton is the number 1 there, but I think Evan Ingram, he should just be necessary. In your redraft leagues, you could just be taking a guy super late that's going to give you good production. It's a Sean Payton offense. He's going to get his tight end open
for sure. At number 8, I have T.J. Hawkinson.
Oh wow!
And I know this is going to be looked at as low on the list. But we're looking at a guy who hasn't been healthy in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Whenever he was healthy, it was incredible. And he was very physical the year that he was. Very good as a safety net. But on his return to the Vikings, we saw a massive slump.
Well, they eased him into the year for sure.
They did, and I think there's a reason they eased him in.
He was injured.
I think there was a reason they eased him in, and you didn't really see a massive jump in production in the running game whenever T.J. Hawkinson came in. And I think that speaks to his ability to block, which has been okay his whole career. He's kind of been like an Evan Ingram type. And I kind of went back and forth between Evan Ingram and T.J. Hawkinson, believe it or not.
I think T.J. Hawkins is a more physical inline blocker than Evan Ingram.
I do too.
Evan Ingram isn't blocking down line.
I agree with that, but the fact that T.J. Hawkinson only played, 6 games last year, it's hard for me to argue that this year because I don't know what he didn't do much last year as far as blocking was. I mean, you go back and watch his tape. You go back and watch the runs in the back half of the year from Aaron Jones, and sure, it is a decaying Aaron Jones, but you look at the blocking, and T.J. Hawkinson didn't really crush it that much, and that was something that I really harped on. I watched a lot of blocking, and I watched a lot of routes for this list, and I go back and watch the blocking of T.J. Hawkinson in the back half of the year, and he looks a little soft. He looks beat up.
I mean, he was damaged the whole year. I mean, coming in, he was hurt. They eased him in. The snap percentages show that. But we'll get to my argument with T.J. Hawkinson.
But yeah, I mean, obviously coming out of Iowa, he was incredible. I mean, and we know he was physical then, and I still believe he has some physicality to him now. But man, I don't know. I've seen the decay in a tight end like that.
He's 28,
coming off that big injury.
A lot of miles
for sure. But I mean, Evan Ingram also has the miles. But I think that's just my comparison. Is I see a wore down guy who I don't know what the future holds for a guy like T.J. Hawkinson, who got paid, what was it, 3 years ago, and you see him struggle to block and struggle to get open because of the injury.
He's going to have a bounce back season to get another contract. That's for
exactly.
Sure.
I don't expect that to happen, and that's kind of like I say with all of our lists. For me, it's not just what they did last year, but it's also my prediction for this year partially. Yeah. And my prediction for this year is that he's going to kind of slowly start to fade out, which is sad to see.
Okay. And I have Mark Andrews. I think that the TikTok community wants to have you believe that Mark Andrews is absolutely finished. You had the 4-game stretch of just putridness and a player who just underperformed and people were upset. Isaiah Likely came on strong earlier in the year, especially against Kansas City with the big games. But you got a guy who broke his ankle, had an ankle injury, and then got in a car crash, ends up starting the first 4 or 5 games and putting up horrible numbers. But then as the back half started going, I mean, he put up 11 touchdowns. This is a guy, and everybody wants to remember the dropped game-winning touchdown, so they tie the feelings they had. Right. They had the beginning games that made them feel bad. They had the 2-point conversion that made them feel bad. Everything's thrown in their face and just all this negativity. But the reality of the situation is that he came into the game into the season injured with the ankle injury, and then and the car crash, and then turns into an 11 touchdown season. I don't think we're done with Mark Andrews. I think he's fine. I think that he's going to end up, maybe a 6 touchdown guy. Maybe he'll get back to his prime, but I think that last year was like a missed year for him, and I think it's going to be better this year. I know the touchdowns won't be 11 or 12 or anything like that, but I think that yardage wise is going to improve, receptions are going to improve. Tied to Lamar Jackson, the play action run game from Derrick Henry is just going to be unbelievable. I love Mark Andrews, especially inside the 20. The talks were hey, let's get rid of this guy. In the off seasons, you didn't really know what you were getting with Mark Andrews as far as the 2020. What are we at? 2026 season, 2025 season? Where are we at? 2025, yeah.
Yep.
25 season. What's the story for Mark Andrews? I know he's on your list, right?
Oh yeah.
So, what's the story for Mark Andrews this year? For me, I think it improves in the receptions, it improves in the yardage, the touchdowns regress, but I think that he's going to be recovered from the ankle, recovered from the car incident, and I think he just bounces back here for a down year. I know he's aging, and maybe he just falls off, but for a down year for Mark Andrews, 11 touchdowns is impressive.
Yeah, I 100% agree with everything you said about Mark Andrews. We'll get to him on my list, but who do you have at number 7?
Travis Kelce. And I consider putting Mark Andrews ahead because I think that Mark Andrews could end up with more touchdowns. I'm not big on Travis Kelce. The mayonnaise man. He just the mayonnaise man can. The mayonnaise man can. Yeah. No. Yeah, get me out. He looks dead and bloated out there. The Taylor Swift effect is in full effect. I think he's done. I don't at 7. I almost wanted to put him on the back end of 10. I'm completely out on Travis Kelce. Noah Gray. Can we pull up Noah Gray's touchdowns last year?
I would say 4.
Was it?
If I had to guess.
I thought he had showed signs of life in this season, but Travis Kelce, yeah, he may be necessary. You know, Rashee Rice might miss 6 games. Xavier Worthy could be coming on strong.
He had 5 last year.
How many did Travis Kelce have?
Oh, probably more than that.
I don't think it's much.
I mean, 5 is
He was
a lot
very,
for a tight end already,
very underwhelming.
Sure.
But yeah, I just think that he looked slow out there.
He did have Travis Kelce had like a 3 touchdown game or something stupid.
Yeah, he looked slow out
Maybe he
there. He
didn't.
just looked unconditioned, honestly. And I think it showed.
Yeah.
It showed in the back half of the year.
For
And I don't
sure.
expect any kind of improvement in the age, 35, 34 year? Come on, man.
Sorry, dude. I just started scrolling, and
thank you.
it started at 2014, so I had to scroll for a while. 800, 1100, 1,000, 1,300. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, he's
He only had 3
all-time.
last year. He only had 3 last year.
Yeah, so Noah Gray already outproduced him in tight end in touchdowns. So, nah, man.
But, like, half the yards.
that's fine.
And, like, the same yards per catch.
But that shows you who he depends on in the red zone last year. I mean, it's clear.
Yeah. I think there was, like, some backup touchdown passes to Noah Gray as well, which was weird.
Backup quarterback.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I think Carson Wentz threw one to him against the Broncos.
So Carson Wentz threw him one, and he still outproduced.
You know what
Travis
I mean?
Kelce.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
Carson
out.
Carson Wentz threw Noah Gray one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not big on Travis Kelce at all. I think the decline is here. I think it's common. I mean, he's at the cliff. So I think 7 is the highest you're going to see on my list for Travis Kelce going forward. But I still think that there's a little bit of chemistry there. There's something there. He's necessary. What do you get from the mixed bag of receivers? One's suspended, one's an athletic freak that we don't know what he can be, and he is tied to Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Luckily for him, but yeah, I'm kind of I'm fully out on Travis Kelce. I think the end is here.
Yeah, I actually have Travis Kelce at 7 as well.
I think it's the right spot.
And I have him behind Mark Andrews, who I will get to shortly. But I have I have Travis Kelce here. The dude can't fucking run block to save his life.
But he's never been that guy.
He never has been, but I think that's a problem for later in a career at 34 years old.
Yeah. He's a glorified big body slot receiver.
Yes,
basically.
exactly. Whenever you start turning into Kelvin Benjamin, that's a problem. And that's what he's doing. You know, like you said, he's put on a lot of weight, which was the mayonnaise man can Taylor Swift effect.
The vanilla man.
However, the dude's still at 7, and he should be. I mean, honestly, 7 might be low. Which is weird to say because the dude's still like
we're definitely low on him.
If I took Jason Witten at his career at this point, I mean Travis Kelce is fucking incredible compared to Jason Witten at this point in his career.
Yeah, but I think
the dude can find the zone better than any tight end in the league, other than like
that's
Kittle,
like
Bowers,
does.
and McBride.
Yeah.
That's the top 3. Obviously, we know whatever order that it's in.
Yeah,
which we'll get to. But yeah, I mean. That's what he does, but I mean that's what is so incredible for a quarterback and improviser like Patrick Mahomes. I mean, if you threw this guy in to the Texans offense, he would thrive with somebody like C.J. Stroud. Or if you throw him into the Commanders, like you see a massive improvement on teams like that with guys that have quarterbacks similar to Patrick Mahomes, which is what Travis Kelce has with him right now. And so yeah, I do still believe in Travis Kelce, and I do think he will have a good year. Relatively speaking, especially for his ADP, it might be kind of a steal, dude.
Was he going at in
like the
redraft?
7th or 8th, dude? It's really nice. It's really nice.
Not bad.
It's really nice. Yeah. But like I'm saying, you got a guy like that who is incredible, a safety valve for your quarterback, which is what you want out of a tight end. The dude just isn't a run back blocker. He's not physical. And we're seeing a decay. We're seeing a very rapid decay. I mean, you mentioned,
it's here. The end is here.
3 touchdowns, like.
Come on, man.
You want to mention the last?
Yes, 10 plus, right? 8.
Okay,
10,
1, 2, 3,
10,
4, 5,
10,
6. Okay, 2023 was 5. 12, 9, 11, 5, 10, 8.
Yeah.
Then it was 4,
That's
5, 5.
right around there. Yeah.
Before you had Patrick Mahomes there, it wasn't great, but it's still been fucking incredible. But the last 2 years, we see less than 1,000 receiving yards.
Is here. I mean, it's obvious.
We see less than 130 targets. I mean, he had 133 targets last year, but it was 8.5. You know the last time he's been under 10 yards per target?
When?
He never has.
There you go.
10.6 is the lowest in his career, and that was the year before
honestly,
last year.
you could make an argument that he doesn't even belong on this list.
When's the last time that he was under 12? it was 2023 the year before this. Other than that, he's never been under 12. So you get 12.9, 12.2,
Yeah.
13.2, 12.5, 13, 12.7, 13.5, 12.2, 12.2, 10.6, 8.5. You expect drop off at 34 years old. But I mean, dude, you know, actually somebody made a point to me the other day that everyone that Taylor Swift has ever dated had a slump in their career following the dating or during
Get him,
the
Swifties.
relationship.
Get him.
During the relationship.
Yeah.
So is she just zapping their power?
Like Bailey Zappi?
She's Bailey. Is she zapping their power?
Yeah,
Is
maybe.
Is she zapping their power? Like that's how it feels.
Like zap, zap, zap. I don't know. Maybe. There's something
She's a
going
witch.
on there. Some
She's a
witchery.
witch. I
There's
have
some,
some.
there's some witchery
I have
going
some
on.
conspiracy theory going on. Taylor Swift is zapping Travis Kelce's power.
Have you seen a picture of Travis Kelce before he started dating Taylor Swift?
Yeah, the dude was like
With like diamond earrings and like the
oh my
fade.
God, dude.
And now he's like the mayonnaise man.
He's the mayonnaise man. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
But really though, he is the mayonnaise man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my number 7. At 6, I have David and Joker.
I have David and Joker at
At
6.
6,
as well.
okay, nice.
Just,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
unbelievable. If he was anywhere else, like you throw him, say you take Travis Kelce out and you throw David and Joker in that
I love
scheme.
that. I love how close we are always.
Yeah,
cheers,
cheers,
dude.
man.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, David and Joker, I've believed in him and taken him in fantasy drafts for so damn long, and it just sucks because the reality is we missed out on his prime, and he's at Cleveland, and he's always been at Cleveland, and that's why we missed out on his prime. He's a freak.
Yeah.
He's a freak, man. The dude just gets open and has a big hands, can box people out, and just like go get the football.
Jesus Christ, he's so good. Yeah, and also an incredible safety valve for his quarterback.
Yep.
Finds his own, wins man coverage. Great blocker. I mean, we've seen a lot. We've seen a lot of success in the run game for Cleveland, which is a crazy statement.
What do you think the expectation for Njoku is this year with a mixed bag quarterback?
I think it's the same thing it's been. I mean, let's pull up those
Yeah,
stats.
I think
Let's
that's
pull up those
accurate. I think that's
stats
accurate, and I think
because-
that's why we missed out on his potential. It's because it's always been what it is. He's at Cleveland. It's unfortunate for him.
But also, you got to consider how old David Njoku is.
29.
He's
right?
29. Yeah. That's fine.
That's
fine.
fine. But
we could start to see some good shit, I think, coming soon.
you can see some good shit, but I don't think you're going to see like him be the tight end 1
no,
or
no,
2
you shouldn't,
or 3.
because the quarterback situation is just dog shit.
I think you're going to see 5 to 10. And I think
Yeah, the
more
quarterback
towards
quarterback situation last year was fucking terrible,
that's been
dude.
his situation from the
It
get-go.
has. It has. Except for when he had Baker Mayfield, which I don't want to get
Can
into.
we get some give me his best season. What's his best season like
You don't want
stats?
to hear it.
806.
82 and 6. That was 2023.
That's
He had
nice.
123 targets and 81 receptions.
He needs a quarterback. And it
Yeah.
might be
It's
past
so
the time.
weird
He can still produce.
because-
He can still produce.
And I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. I've said it in the wide receiver episode. I
Yeah.
said it in the quarterback episode. I said it in the running back episode. This is not a fucking stats list. If you're here for stats, go to fucking Google. Ask ChatGPT.
yeah, they'll
That's
give you
not
the
what this
stats, yeah.
is. We're not giving you stats. We're giving you what
We see on the
the
film.
football mind
Yeah.
sees, and
Yeah, the
we
inline
are the
blocking,
football hive mind.
Yes.
And yes, David Njoku had 500 yards and 5 touchdowns last year. He averaged less per
he was
catch.
injured. Though. That's a problem.
He
for
was,
him.
he
That's
was.
a problem for him.
He was, and it has been. Yeah, I mean,
has
16, 4 games played, 13, 16, 14, 16, 11. Like he's missed games most years.
Most years, yeah. The face burn. Remember that?
Oh wow, that was 2
The
years ago.
mask, like a supervillain.
That was the year he balled out.
Yeah. I've been big on him from the get go as far as a guy. Like I always
but
love to punt tight end.
but I think you take a guy who is just like a very physical, dominant. Like he feels like he's got the physicality of Kyle Pitts. Oddly enough, but he can actually block. Like he can block
I think
really
he's more
fucking
physical.
good.
I think he's more physical than Kyle Pitts.
And
yeah.
David Njoku can block really fucking good. He can block
definitely
really
can.
good.
Yeah, he definitely can.
And
big.
and that's why he's so high on my list.
255.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, he's probably 6'5", 6'6".
Big dude. He's a freak. Yeah, I always liked David Njoku.
6'4", 247. Like
okay.
insanely fucking big.
Yeah.
But yeah, it hurts to see what those stats look like. Like I would love for them to help me back my case up, but at the end of the day, like the blocking, the eye test, the dude is a fucking freak, man. I love seeing him on the field. I love to see him on your list as well.
Yeah.
Who do you have at number 5?
T.J. Hawkinson. I'm a big believer. I've been down on him for a few years, but I think in the Kevin O'Connell offense, he's 28 years old. I love what he brings to the table.
What about Aiden O'Connell?
Dude, that's your boy. I'll let you talk on him. But
AOC.
But T.J.
Twilight's
Hawkinson is – I mean, he's just a beast. He's always been a beast. And I've been down on him. But last year, he had the horrible injury. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they ramped him up. You look at the percentage of snaps, the snap percentage coming up, and it improved. So, like, you got this, like, gradual, like, let's just give him 10 snaps. Let's give him 15 snaps, like this. And that's why the numbers – and it's almost like you've kind of – like people have forgotten about T.J. Hawkinson. But he's tied to Kevin O'Connell. He's tied to this offense that's going to move the ball. I'm expecting great things out of T.J. Hawkinson. If next year you don't see that, then, yeah, maybe it's over. Maybe it's over and I'm wrong. That's fine. But I expect more production out of Hawkinson than Njoku, personally. That's why he's on this list. And I think he's a great inline blocker. I think he's very physical. I think that the fact that he was injured, they kind of moved away from that a little bit, from the physicality and the inline blocking. But I think T.J. Hawkins is just a beast. And I think that people have just forgotten about him because he hasn't been really relevant last year because of the snap percentage and the injuries. And maybe he just, to your credit of having him later in your rankings, maybe he just doesn't get healthy. Maybe he just, like, comes out and he just kind of slowly declines. But I think T.J. Hawkins is going to come out and put a top 5 season up. I really believe that.
I think it's very possible. I was laughing because you said the way this offense wants to handle the ball, and it reminded me of Chris Collins was talking about in the Rams and the Eagles playoffs game with Saquon Barkley, and he's like, "Look," Saquon looks at him, he's like, "Just give me the ball. I got this. Just give me the ball."
Dude,
he's like saying it so funny, like
I
he's
used
so
to
goofy,
like Chris
he's so
Collinsworth,
hyped up,
man.
like. But I love it. I love that take because how excited Chris Collinsworth was just to
He
talk
always
about
gets
football. He's like,
excited,
"Look,"
yeah.
he's like, "Dude, I got this. Just give me the ball."
Just give me the
It's
ball.
just so funny.
Chris
It's so
Collins
funny the way
kinda
he's so
gets
goofy.
on my nerves now. I don't know, like he's just like
Yeah, because he won't shut up
he's,
fuck up about Patrick Mahomes.
Well, that 100%. But he also like starts a sentence and doesn't know where
Patrick Mahomes.
he starts a sentence and doesn't know where he's going with it. He just like
He's old.
starts
He's decrepit, dude.
rambling with like BS. I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like starting to.
My number 5, I have Mark Andrews.
Oh well, I don't hate it. I
have Mark Andrews.
I thought I
number
was putting him
5.
high at 8, but
And look, man,
go ahead.
dude, come on, man.
11 touchdowns
11 touchdowns, of course. We can talk about that. I can pull up his stats right now.
on a down year where he was just like banged up, man. The broken ankle, the car crash, started slow, and then
673 yards, 11 touchdowns.
Slow for
He
him.
had a 63-yard catch
yep.
in this season. But it's not the fucking yards and the touchdowns, which is incredible that I want to talk about. It's the fucking blocking.
Oh, he's so good.
It's the blocking.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a dude who was just fucking nasty at running the
He's a
football?
grinder.
Was Derrick Henry. You know why? It's because of dudes like Mark Andrews.
Mhm.
The offensive line is pretty good for the Ravens. Mark Andrews makes that offensive line that much better.
I've always
I mean, you
loved
go
Mark
back to
Andrews.
dude, I remember watching, it was week 3 against the Cowboys, and the dude has like fucking 4 pancakes in this game.
He's incredible.
The dude, like, I promise you, I go back and watch this game, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, he just can't stop pancaking these dudes.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is ridiculous. And this is whenever he goes out there and drops a goose in fantasy. He has 0 catches, 0 targets, nothing. But he's pancaking dudes, and Derrick Henry's busting out 87-yard touchdown runs.
Yeah,
like he did in the Buffalo game
the first
in the end of the season.
4 weeks, I believe, he was just like mostly like blocking, and like Isaiah likely would come in and like have these big plays, and people were kind of like, oh, this isn't flashy enough for me. But like you watch the tape, and it's like it's coming for him. Like it's coming, but like he's playing his part. He's doing his job. Like he's doing what he's asked to be done. Like he's doing what he's, you know what I mean? Like he's doing what he's asked to do.
And so, yeah, you look at the PFF grade for tight ends, which covers blocking, route running, physicality. It covers the metrics that you want to look at for tight ends. He ranked 4th among tight ends in the NFL last year.
Our top 4 might be the same.
Which is kind of crazy, dude. Yeah, it probably will be. But, like, dude, Mark Andrews is a guy that I don't think he'll be with the Ravens next year.
You mean like after the season they're
After
going to
the
let him
season,
go?
yeah,
What's
after
his
the season.
contract look like?
I think
you
this
know?
is the end of his season. Or end of his contract.
If it's
sorry.
the end of the contract, it's probably going to be the end for
But
Mark
the
Andrews.
dude is so fucking good in the run game, man, and it's not talked about enough, and it bothers me so much because and it's because the fantasy football community, the TikTok community,
Yeah.
they see this damn like incredible guy who's so good at catching
The
the football and scoring
dominant, yeah.
touchdowns, like so good for points in fantasy football and your degenerate betting that I love. Not shitting on that.
People like if they
However,
see flashy, they get a like.
if you can't watch football and recognize that this dude is fucking pancaking edge rushers.
It's crazy.
Dude is pancaking dominant.
Yeah.
He's
You don't
pancaking
think
Micah
of him-
Parsons out there.
You don't think of him like that.
And he's so physical and so
Yeah.
good. Like,
I've always been a fan.
he's George Kittle, who is older and well, he's not older. I think they're the same age. He's George Kittle, who just can't like. He doesn't have the receptions. Except he had 11 touchdowns. Oh wait, we forgot about that.
Yeah.
He does though. Like he is such a good safety net. He's such a good blocker.
I think.
It's just impossible not to talk about the guy in a top
Yeah.
5 manner. Like
Yeah, I don't hate it at all.
I love Mark Andrews as a player. I love him as a tight end, and that's why he's number 5 on my list, man. Who's your number 4?
Sam Laporta,
Okay,
I would
Sam
imagine.
Laporta, number 4.
Yeah.
Who's your number 3?
Trey McBride.
Trey McBride, and who's your number 2?
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers, and who's your number 1?
Okay.
Joe
Okay.
Kittle.
Well, yeah. I figured.
Okay.
We're on
We
board.
do this.
here.
So we do this
Yeah,
right here.
Sam Laporta, comes out as the rookie of the tight end one, the Ben Johnson offense. The expectations of Colson Loveland. Do we see that with him? We'll see. There's a lot of mouths to feed over there in Chicago, but this is about Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta is dominant in the pass game, dominant in the blocking game. He does everything that's asked of him.
Let me pause you. You'll never guess where Sam Laporta went to college, guys. God, it's the same place that T.J. Hawkinson and George
Iowa.
Kittle went.
Yeah. It's tight end U.
It's incredible.
Tight end U
It's
is
incredible.
Iowa.
It's incredible.
And honestly, like the O linemen that come out of
It's incredible. It's
the
incredible.
blocking schemes and the tight end schemes that come out of Iowa, they're clearly
Never
tight
saw
end
so
U.
much passed down like strength and conditioning and O-line coaches.
Yeah, just like hard
Just
nose,
passed
grind
down,
it
like,
out.
incredible technique.
What's
and-
the expectations for Sam Laporta this year? Jamison Williams is there. Amon-Ra, you got the two backs, Goff. New offensive coordinator coming in, but it doesn't seem like Laporta is going to be as necessary, especially when you have a legitimate deep threat wide receiver too.
You know what pisses
sitting
me off
there.
about Sam Laporta is I feel like based on his performance last year, he should drop an ADP, and he doesn't.
He doesn't,
And I wish he would because I want it.
which is weird because
Because
like,
I believe this year. I
do
believe
too,
a little
yeah,
bit, dude.
it's weird because like you expect him to drop because he had kind of have a down year, but he just went in the 3rd round in our dynasty startup.
Dude, and I don't think it's a bad pick. Like I think it's a bad pick, but like
Yeah.
it might be okay.
It might be okay.
Like Amon-Ra,
You
David
might lock
Montgomery
that
could kind of
position
fizzle
down.
out. Jamison Williams is on a contract year. Like you never know what's going to happen. I mean,
Sam Laporta seems like one of those guys, who's like a franchise guy who, he has up and down years, but
it's weird because
doesn't?
like, God, dude, it's just I saw actually it's kind of funny because we're talking about the Lions, and I saw a funny post of it was whenever Jared Goff did that crazy fake handoff where he
Yeah.
gets sacked when he
Yeah.
doesn't have the football, and there's
Yeah.
a massive flag. And
Yeah.
someone in the comments said,
and the guy's like celebrating almost, right?
and yes, he was
Yeah,
celebrating.
yeah.
And somebody in the comments goes, "This shouldn't be a flag because he doesn't have because he faked it. It should be on him." And then the other comment, someone replies and says, "Football is a chess game.
Yeah, you can,
Football is a
you don't
chess
get
game.
a-
If the quarterback is willing to eat shit, he deserves that penalty, dude.
yeah,
He deserves that
Yeah.
flag."
Yeah.
And it being a chess game is kind of what I feel about like the coaching scheme that's coming with like how Ben Johnson was so heavy on the tight end the first year with Sam Laporta, and then now the second year he's not, and then now Ben Johnson's gone. I could see Dan Campbell go back to that hard nosed, give it to the tight end mentality
yeah.
to make it easy and keep the game slow for Jared Goff.
Yeah, I don't know what we get out of as far as Jamison Williams and Sam Laporta because I think one of the two is going to have a boom bust.
And
Do
you think that? I
And
mean,
I-
how do you feel about Amon-Ra then?
I think he's locked in, pure gold.
Yeah, the dude just can't not run.
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
route.
you can't
He
stop.
can't- he
I
can't
don't
run
think
a
he can.
bad
I don't think Amon-Ra can't be
He
stopped.
can't run a
honestly.
bad route.
Yeah, I think he's right there with like as far as like route running. I think he might be better than Jamar Chase as far as like route running.
Oh,
As far as like getting open and like physical catching and all that, like
close.
give me Jamar Chase. Like I'm pure receiver Jamar Chase.
Oh,
That's
running
fine.
running routes.
But
Sorry,
as far as,
sorry,
like,
yes, running routes, Jamar
footwork,
Chase. Yes.
As far as like footwork and getting like the in route and like Amon-Ra, it's really hard
First
to
off,
find.
he has to be.
it's really hard to find a guy that's better than Amon-Ra as far as like his footwork.
You know what's crazy? I say he has to be because I was about to say because he's smaller than Jamar Chase. He's not. They're the same size. Jamar Chase just plays like he's 6'10",
6'2", 205.
He's fucking 6'13". That's how he feels on the field.
I don't want to make it sound like I'm like dunking on Jamar Chase, but
no, I mean we're gonna glaze Jamar
but I
Chase
think
because his physicality doesn't require incredible route running.
Right, but I think that this Amon-Ra is right there with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase as far as like route running, creating separation, getting open.
Nobody can run a route like Justin Jefferson. My running wide receiver one.
Like you're wide receiver. Yeah, I think it's between. You're taking a chance on Jamison Williams and Sam Laporta as far as like necessity goes. One's gonna be like really necessary, and one's gonna be spotty.
I could just see a little more play action to avoid wear and tear on Jahmyr Gibbs because I don't think David Montgomery can handle the workload this year.
I agree.
And so I could see a lot more play action to the tight end this year. For one, to compensate,
I don't hate that
to compensate for running back volume and to compensate for Ben Johnson.
Yeah. No, I don't. I like that because the Lions got rid of the center, who was a really strong.
Who do I
center.
think? Basically, what I'm saying is I think Sam Laporta's going to finish at the tight end for him.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah,
he could go out there and have 6-7 touchdowns, and like 800 yards. Like that wouldn't surprise me. It could be incredible. It could be very good for him. Trey McBride. That's our number 3. I mean, what more is there?
Broke
to say?
the record himself.
What more is there to say?
Brock Bowers he just broke it with more catches. I don't like being tied to Kyler Murray. I just took Marvin Harrison Jr. in a dynasty startup in the second round. I'm a little nervous about it because I hate being tied to that organization and that quarterback.
McBride. What if I told you Trey McBride is the exact same size as David Njoku?
Yeah, I can see
it's
that.
huge. They're all just huge. He's bigger than Brock Bowers. I mean, Brock Bowers is a little lighter. But
but Brock Bowers is what, 240? He's like right around there.
Yeah, he's probably 10
You
pounds
go to
less,
look and see how much Brock Bowers weighs, and he actually weighs more than you think. Because you think of him as like this.
Oh, I don't agree. I think of him as a fucking beast. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, see, when I see the production, I'm like,
he doesn't look like a Gronkowski out there. Or
right?
George Kittle.
Yeah, like Tyler Warren. Yeah, it's more of like you almost feel like he's like a light, like a 2. Yeah. He feels like a 230. But when you look at how he runs and gets open and like attacks the football, and you're like, oh, this guy has speed for a 240.
He does, man. 111 receptions, 1,146 yards, 2 touchdowns last year. One of them was a fumble recovery, which just calls attention to his character and his ability to play football, like paying attention, being available as a player. But dude, I expect to see Trey McBride finish as the tight end 1 this year. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You expect that? I don't.
If I was gonna put money on it, like if I had to put money, obviously I wouldn't because that's a crazy bet.
Yeah.
But if I had to put money on it, I would put money on Trey McBride to finish as the tight end 1.
It'd be George Kittle 1 for me because of the necessity, and it'd be Brock Bowers.
I think the
number
necessity
2.
for McBride is just as equal.
And I think that Kittle's a better player.
That's fine.
Just me. That's me.
Fine.
I bet on Kittle as far as production.
I think Trey McBride is going to play a full season, and I don't think Kittle will because of the necessity. But regardless, we're calling fucking.
Yeah, it's the top 3 guys.
You call a spade a spade. He's a good tight end.
You can pick these top 3 guys, and I won't argue with you as finishing in 1. Bowers, Kittle, McBride this year, but the rest of them.
I think Trey McBride is locked at 3 for me, but the other 2 you could swap.
Yeah.
But as far as finishing in fantasy football or stats wise, I think Trey McBride's going to have the best year because I see him as just like he feels like
who's the number 2 there?
He's incredible, dude. He's incredible, and the volume's got to go somewhere. Yeah, exactly.
Who the fuck's the number 2? He's necessary.
James Conner.
He's necessary, man. But honestly, the same thing with Bowers and Kittle. Honestly.
It is, yeah, and we're going to get to those guys for sure. But also, I mean, we're not going to discredit this guy's inline blocking. We've seen James Conner be so fucking good for the last 3 years.
Yeah, he's solid.
We've seen him be so good, man. And you look at 2022 when Trey McBride he had 29 catches, 265 yards, 1 touchdown. Zach Ertz was there. Zach Ertz was also incredible there, but Trey McBride was the blocker. It was not Zach Ertz.
Right, yeah.
You go and
he
look
was there,
at it,
and he was like
all the running downs was Trey
It's
McBride.
kind of like what you expect out of Ben Sinnott, where like you see this where he's dealing with Zach Ertz. You see this big body guy who's like kind of just playing this role when he comes in, but like every now and then like leaks out and gets a catch. I think he has like 4 last year, but
4 or 5.
like this big body dude, but For some reason, Zach Ertz is just still here.
He's just a lingerer,
He's just
dude.
still
He's a
here,
lingerer.
and it is kind of like the new
We're actually going to talk about him here in a second because he's my number one.
Zach Ertz is kind of like
I
the
should have worn my Zach Ertz jersey. What am I doing, dude?
Jason
What am
Witten
I
is
doing?
amazing, but like Zach Ertz is kind of like
Just better.
how old
Just
is Zach
better.
Ertz?
He's 34, I think. I think he's the same age as Travis Kelce, which is weird. He might be older. He's got to be older, right?
I'm gonna say 32, if I had to guess. But I feel
He's
like
34. I was right.
damn, it's older than I thought. Damn, it's been that long.
Yeah, he's the same age as Travis Kelce.
I had him
which is
I
sad.
had him when he broke the record in
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
my money league.
I had him on my shirt whenever he dove for the touchdown against the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Oh, nice, good for you, man.
The Zach Ertz jersey. It was one of the first jerseys I bought. from
He
him, man.
killed it, man. He's been.
He's just such a
I don't know
fucking
if I put him at
legend,
Hall
dude.
of Fame,
It's close.
but he's
It's
definitely
close, man.
he's definitely one of those players like
very good.
He's definitely one of those players that it's going to take some time, but maybe he
It's
gets in.
it's hard because like Hall of Fame isn't just position based.
Yeah,
You know? If Hall of Fame was position based, we'd put him probably close to the Hall of Fame of tight ends.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like is he a top 10 tight end all time?
No, not at all.
Maybe top 12.
I
He's
don't- I
12.
don't know
He's
if
close.
top
He's on the brink of
20.
10.
I'll be honest. it's
He's
my
on the brink of
opinion.
10 though. That's the thing.
But I think that he definitely there's a discussion that needs to be had as far as like when his career is over, the dude is just I mean, how many catches is at this point? I mean, he's been so productive.
yeah, so productive. But
Won
why
a
are we
Super
talking
Bowl
about
and
Zach
was a
Ertz?
key. Yeah, I know. We're like getting off a tangent on Zach Ertz.
Look, Trey McBride is going to be incredible this year. He was incredible last year, incredible the year before. He's finally in a spot where he's the only guy. But he's an incredible run blocker, an incredible safety net for the fucking quarterback. The dude can beat the zone better than any tight end in the league right now almost. He might be the best route runner as far as tight ends go. He might be the best route runner right now.
I'd take Bowers over him.
But, like, that's close. It's a close second, you know?
yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, the guy's just good. Tell me about Brian Bowers, man.
Oh, you know I'm all in, baby. I literally just ordered before we kick this show off. I ordered a Brock Bowers jersey express to my damn house.
Can I ask you a question? Is this the first time you've ever bought a jersey that wasn't Patriots or Gamecocks?
Yeah.
For yourself?
Well, for one, I don't really buy jerseys like that.
Oh, I love jerseys.
But like, I like they get bought for me. I
wish I
have
had more-
jerseys.
I wish I had more
don't know where
money to
my-
buy more
I wanted to
jerseys.
I wanted to wear my Randy Moss jersey, but I don't know where it's at. Somehow I got lost in like a move back in the day. But I got a couple Brady's. You know, I got the Hightower, the Brewski, but I now have the Brock Bowers, and I'm excited. I'm excited because in Dynasty, you know, I've been big on it for forever. I think he's a gold jacket, as close as you can project a player to be as far as a gold jacket guy. I think he's the closest. You got him right there with Jefferson
It's a good
and
start.
Chase.
It's a good fucking
That's
start.
that's me. And you got the youth. I think he's a freak. I think he's just a freak, man. He's been projected to be a freak since high school, and he's done nothing but show that that's what he is.
Did you see him fucking shave his head? He looks like a freak.
Jason Voorhees, baby.
Was it Johnny
Get him out there. Johnny Sins.
Dude, holy shit! I saw that guy in the doctor's office the other day, and I got scared.
like,
and went
whoa,
home, and
whoa.
I fucking left, dude. I
I
thought
gotta get
he
outta
was my
here.
doctor. I was like, oh, man, I'm gonna get fucked.
I gotta
Brock
get
Bowers
outta
in
here.
there,
Oh, Johnny Sins with a Brock Bowers jersey. Look out.
dude. That would be awesome.
That's wild.
We need that.
Yeah. But I'm really excited to have Brock Bowers. I think he's going to be a gold jacket guy. I think he's going to go down as one of the top 5 tight ends. For me, I think he's the new age Travis Kelce. That's just me. The route running's unbelievable. The ability to high point the ball. They got him on the freaking outside on the boundaries, just bossing DBs. Like it's for fun.
He's just running better routes.
Yeah.
Than wide receivers.
He's unbelievable.
I mean, he's the number one target on the offense.
Right. But let's be honest, he's the number one target on anybody's offense. Like, he's so dominant when he's out there. You watch, it's just always been that way. It's everything you have seen from Brock Bowers is exactly what you're seeing now, and is exactly what you're going to see in the future.
He really
He's
does.
been that guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
been that guy, and he's going to be that guy.
I mean, I would love to see him on a team with another tight end like George Kittle.
A 2 tight end
You know how fun that'd
scheme.
be?
Oh, yeah.
You
that'd
know
be-
exactly what the first thing I think of is.
Oh, yeah, Hernandez and Gronk.
Yeah, I
Those
mean,
two were unbelievable.
and he would be Hernandez. That's the sad part.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you know who Gronk would be? It's
All
the guy
right.
we're about to talk about. It's George
Yes,
Kittle,
George Kittle, the
who
inline
is
blocking.
who is
Oh
the
my
best blocking tight end we've seen since Gronkowski.
I'll be honest. I've never thought of Travis Kelce as the number one tight end in the NFL ever.
Ever.
It was Gronk, and then it was Kittle.
Yeah.
Because the inline blocking is so devastating.
Oh my God.
You go look at it. Kittle loves it. He loves to be
He's
in
a
the
freak.
trenches and loves to just grind
He
people
said he
down.
might retire because he can't do smelling salts. Because you know what he has? You know why he does smelling salts? Because of the CTE. He has just incredible CTE from just blocking people.
Yeah. For me,
Dude's a freak. Have you seen his greasy ass little fucking
the
grease
rat
tail?
the Rat King.
Yeah.
I love him. I think that for me, he's I don't know if I'll put him like top 10 tight end of all time, but under the production,
I wouldn't be mad at you.
the production doesn't necessarily.
He hasn't been around a long.
But for me, like, I don't know. I guess I would put Kelsey in the top 10. So I guess I got to put Kittle up there. I don't exactly. I haven't made that list. I haven't gotten to that list, but
that's a thing.
but
yeah.
I'll be honest. Travis Kelsey can't do what George Kittle can do. George Kittle's a fucking man. Travis Kelsey playing little boy
He's
shit.
a mayonnaise boy.
The mayonnaise man.
He's not even a mayonnaise man. He's a mayonnaise boy.
Mayonnaise boy. I like it. Yeah, the mayonnaise boy. Get the fuck out of here, mayonnaise boy. Go sing your love songs with Taylor Swift and eat your unseasoned chicken.
God, we're so jealous.
I don't give a fuck. I've
so
never
jealous.
liked that dude.
So jealous.
Like, yeah, he can get open and catch touchdowns, but like,
Just jealous.
I don't know. I'm not
Just
going
dude's-
right.
dude's
Like,
just rich.
I was
He's
just
just a
fucking mad.
handsome, rich, fucking
just-
married to a fucking billionaire.
George Kittle's just a better fucking tight end.
Yeah.
He's just a better tight
George
end.
Kittle's a cool motherfucker.
If you don't
dude.
believe me, go watch the inline blocking, you casuals.
God,
You
dude,
casual
it's so
motherfuckers
good,
that think
dude.
Travis Kelsey is better than George Kittle. Go watch the
I
inline
would be
blocking.
honest,
Travis
I don't
Kelsey's
think
a
anybody's-
pussy,
Nobody's
dude.
arguing with you. Nobody's arguing with you.
Travis Kelsey's a pussy inside on the inline blocking. I'm sorry.
Dude, nobody's arguing
He's a
with
soft
you
ass
about this.
bitch.
There's nobody.
You go look at the
there's no
Super
way.
Bowl, he's quitting blocking down the line. His team's losing. Don't even start with me with that
well,
shit. I don't care.
You're talking about against the Philadelphia
Yeah.
Eagles? My Philadelphia Eagles?
You don't stop. I don't care. You fight to the end. Brady shows that. That's why you fuck. That's the difference between Brady and Mahomes right there.
He said, who was it? Was it Brady or was it Kelsey or
Don't even
Mahomes that said, oh, fucking Tom Brady did it?
I don't know.
It
I
was.
haven't
It was
seen
in the
that.
middle of the game, like mic'd up. He said that. And then, and then the dagger.
Oh, the Devontae
And-
Smith out
and
of
they're
slot
like-
going
they're
deep.
like,
Oh shit.
they would put the backups in.
I
dude.
just can't. Like, I get it. It's flashy with Kelsey. Like,
George
the numbers
Kittle,
are there. The
it's
production's
so crazy
there.
that George Kittle's only
Kittle's a
250.
fucking
He's only
monster.
250, 6'4".
He plays like
It's
he's
so
fucking
crazy,
280 and
dude.
runs a 4.3.
Such a beast.
He plays insane.
He really is one of my favorite players in the
Insane.
NFL.
He's one of my favorites to watch.
Dude, I'm actually in a super flex league for the first time, and I'm thinking about drafting a quarterback first. If a quarterback falls to me, I will still draft Kittle at the 4. Like, I don't care. Like, I just believe
The fourth
that
round,
much.
you mean? Or yeah. In the fourth round, he's a steal. I think he probably should go in the third this year. But if you can get him at the fourth,
Jesus Christ,
steal him,
dude.
man.
It's just
Steal him where
like-
you can, please.
God,
Because
it's so funny.
he's going to be so necessary. He's such a great receiving back or receiving tight end. It's just, I don't know. I get a little heated when people start talking Kelsey versus Kittle like long term because
You want to hear something? You want to hear a fun stat?
people just favor the
Run blocking
flashiness.
comparison with George Kittle. A 2024 analysis compared Kelsey to George Kittle. Kelsey's run blocking score 46.9, much lower than Kittle's 81.1.
That makes a lot of sense.
Double.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Double.
That's the difference. I'm here to
Double.
tell you, if you put Kittle and just make him a receiver with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes,
Oh
he's
my
pulling up
God, dude.
like very
If you have Kittle-
slightly less than Kittle.
If
than
you have,
Travis
if you have
Kelce.
Kittle on that team, you have 3 Super Bowls. Like you might, because the running game was just lack.
they're killing it.
The running game lacked so much for the Chiefs last year. Like, just go look at the running games for these teams of the tight ends we're talking about.
Kittle's like when you're talking about the tight end position. What
Go look at the running back for the running game for the 49ers. Go look at the running game for the Raiders.
Yep.
With fucking who was it last year? Sincere McCormick had good games, dude. It was dog shit last year, and they still were doing pretty good. Like, you could start into those running backs. Whoever was the lead running back, they did good. You go to James Conner, he does good. You go to the fucking Lions, they're great. You know. You go to Mark Andrews, that's why I got him at 5. Derrick Henry. You go to your guy T.J. Hawkinson. Aaron Jones was incredible last year. You know,
What's Kansas City bringing?
shit and
Yeah.
fart, fucking poop from a butt.
Yeah, that's bad.
Shit from an ass, if you will.
Yeah. 13-inch shit.
From
No
an
cracks,
ass.
no peanuts.
Nothing. No bend, don't break.
No bend, never break. You never bend, never break.
What
is
is
George
this, Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No. It's an action star.
Oh my
Jean
God.
Claude this summer. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Never been.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
yeah. I've been drinking a lot today. Never bends, never breaks.
No, I said John Clogged.
Jean-Claude, nice.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Is Johnny
Yeah.
Sins coming to fix it?
He's the
Ah,
plumber.
we're crazy,
He's the
we're
plumber.
crazy.
Brock Bowers, the
Yeah.
plumber.
Yeah. With his bald ass head.
Oh my god, dude! Wow.
Not a
nasty as
peanut
fuck.
in it. Not a crack. Nothing.
Yeah.
George Kittle's just. He's
Let's
the
talk
number
about
one.
honorable mentions, man. I actually have two. One of my honorable mentions is my boy Dallas Goedert.
Oh, I don't hate that.
One of
at
my honorable
all.
mentions is Dallas
I
Goedert.
like Dallas.
A guy who will probably be fizzled out of the league within the next 2 to 3
couple years,
probably.
yeah. But what he's done,
dude, like,
he's been great.
we talk about we went on a Zach Ertz fucking tangent.
Uh-huh.
He kind of pushed Zach Ertz out of Philly. Like,
He definitely did.
dude was great.
Yeah.
He is an incredible blocker, though. Another
Yeah.
guy that's mainly a blocking tight end at this point.
Yeah.
But he still has his fucking days, dude. Like,
Oh, I won
You
a
look at
championship with Dallas Goedert last year. It's my
You look
tight
at,
end. And I
you
got
look at a
all the good
offense-
years.
You look
all
at an
the good
offense
weeks.
with low volume.
I got all the good weeks at Dallas Goedert, by the way.
You look at an offense with low passing volume, and you see why Dallas Goedert isn't necessary for. He's not necessary for the offense, like we talk about, but he is necessary for the run game. And you look at another example of a running back who is just dominant, and obviously our offensive line, the Philadelphia Eagles offensive line is stupid.
Yeah.
But Dallas Goedert is also a part of that. Like, you watch him like pancaking dudes like 10 yards down the field.
He's such a good blocker, but he can go for 180 in 6 like he
Yeah.
did, or what was it, week 4 or 5 was earlier in the season?
he had like fucking 12
Well, he
catches
just went
or something
off.
stupid because
like one of the
because
receivers,
AJ Brown and Devontae
they
Smith are
needed
both
him.
hurt, and they're
One
like,
of them was hurt. Yeah,
and he can do it.
And
He's
he-
a great
they need-
zone finder. He's just a good guy. He runs.
No,
like
I
Mike
think that's a
doesn't-
good honorable mention
Yeah.
because I felt like all the other skill position players for Philly outside of Saquon Barkley. This isn't a knock to Philly. This is just the scheme. Is that he does what hees asked to do.
Yeah.
He's not asked to go out there and do what Travis Kelce does. Like if
He's
he
not
has to go out
asked to
there,
be, he's not. He doesn't have to be an astronaut and a plumber and a teacher and a doctor and a lawyer.
exactly.
He doesn't have to be fucking Johnny Sins Bowers, dude. He doesn't have to do that.
Exactly. Yeah, he doesn't do all that. He's not responsible for all that. You just gotta go in there and block. And you know what? If someone's hurt, I'll go catch 100 yards and 5, 6 catches and had this 80-yard breakaway run is crazy. And you're like, it's just I like Dallas Goedert as an honorable mention. That's fun.
Yeah, and my other honorable mention is Tyler Warren.
The
A rookie. We hadn't
Rookie
seen him
out of Penn
play.
State, yeah.
Like we said, we don't see these guys. But dude, I fucking expect this guy
High
to be
expectations for you.
this guy. Whenever we do this list next year, he'll be on the list.
I think you will too.
And you know why? Because he's gonna do all this shit we talk about. We got Jonathan Taylor. We're gonna see I feel like Jonathan Taylor should get a fucking bump this year.
I think so too.
Fuck you. We're gonna see. I mean, obviously their quarterbacks are gonna be ass.
They are.
You know, shit from
But
an
Daniel
ass. Poop from a
Jones,
butt.
is Daniel Jones going to is that a better situation than New
Yes.
York? I think so.
Yes.
I think so. He had Saquon, so you can't use Jonathan Taylor as an argument.
It's not
the
it's not
O-line
the
is
it's not the
better.
physical talent.
The O-line's better.
It's not the physical talent. It's the coaching scheme.
I think
Shane Steichen is better than Brian Dable. I'm gonna put it out there right now.
Okay. I'm
I
not
saw it.
gonna argue
I
against
saw
that.
Shane Steichen take the Philadelphia Eagles to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue.
Brian
against
Dable could never take his team to a Super Bowl, and he never will.
that. Doesn't seem like you ever will. Yeah.
And I think Shane Steichen has that potential. I think he's just had kind of a shitty hand. He had what? Was it Matt Ryan his first year there?
did he draft? Who draft? Did he
Anthony
draft
Richardson?
Anthony Richardson?
But did he draft it, or was it the? I mean, you got to think it's the front office that does that stuff too.
Yeah, that was probably his first year, so you never can tell who's
You never can
responsible
tell.
for
You
making
never
that
can
call.
tell. And also, you see
That's
the
true.
physical attributes. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
some guys are wrong, and that's why he's on a hot
Yeah,
seat.
sometimes you got to
Which he might get fired, but dude, I mean, this is hot take city right here. What I'm about to say.
Okay, say it. Say it.
Shane Steichen could win comeback coach of the year.
If he does, what does that look like for the Colts? Tyler Warren.
I mean, the Colts could finish second in the division and make the playoffs. It's very possible.
So we say Houston wins it. I think we both have Houston winning
yeah,
it.
definitely.
Jacksonville. Probably. I don't know. I don't feel good about Jacksonville.
But Liam Cohen,
I'm kind of out. Yeah, I'm kind of out.
What about Shelley Duvall?
What about him?
Dude, the scene with the fucking axe breaking down the door, it's all Shelley Duvall.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all
With the-
Shelley Duvall, dude. And she climbs out the window, it's all Shelley Duvall. It's incredible. Sorry.
The
The Shining.
side note of The Shining. Good. You know you was
Shining.
getting that.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Cheers to The Shining.
You know how we
and
do.
The side note.
We need the Shining display.
We do. Yeah, we do. That'd be
Not
good.
a sponsor. Could be.
Could be.
Could be. Hit
Could
us
be.
up.
Yeah.
Hit us up. Check out our shorts, dude. Don't forget to like and subscribe. By the way,
Please.
this dude, it really is the best way to support us. Like, if
We
you're
need
making
it.
it all the way to this far, I would hope you already are subscribed and liking.
Tell a
these
friend.
posts. But
A lot of people don't realize that we really do appreciate the people who like have been here from the beginning. The people who watch every episode. I know you're gonna miss some.
I'm gonna be honest. We appreciate just anybody that
For
takes
sure.
the time because like. We don't actually do this for any monetization.
We just enjoy talking
Like, if
ball.
that could happen,
and, like,
obviously that would be cool. But we
movies.
just enjoy like each other's company. We're doing this for each other, but also like it's kind of fun having an audience. So we
And
appreciate you guys.
interact in the comment section. Like, I know we talk as if these things are factual, and we
because they are.
because we know what we're talking about. But we give us some resistance.
Who are your
push back?
honorable mentions, man?
Colson Loveland.
Oh yeah, of
Colson
course.
Loveland. I've been a
Of course.
guy
It's gotta
since
be.
like 2 years ago when
It's
we
gotta
saw
be.
J.J. McCarthy
It's gotta be.
splitting the
That
double
was my
crossers.
first. That was my first prop last year. You remember that? I had him like over fucking 100 yards or something.
Oh yeah, I do remember you.
it
Yeah, I
hit,
do.
It hit. It was like
Colson
over, like, 45
Loveland
for
is
Texas.
what I admire about Colson Loveland. If I had to speak, what do people underestimate about Colson Loveland, or they just don't
Not
know
his rapping.
about him?
Did you see that?
Oh yeah,
His talent
but they
show?
do that. They do that. What was the song?
don't
Do you
care.
enjoy being hurt? What's the song?
I don't have a clue.
yeah.
I turned
everybody
it off and I
singing.
cringed.
I had to turn it off too. But the player, unbelievable. Like, what I admire about him most is his technique, his ability to. You know how like he never misses. The IQ is so high.
Oh,
The
yeah.
technique is so
Oh, yeah.
sharp
Oh,
that when he sees the opening and he sees the soft spot, it's almost like he doesn't even have to try. It's just there, and he's so nice for the quarterback. In the red zone, he's going to high point the ball, go get it with 6'6", really big. Can we pull up height and weight for Colson Loveland, please? I think he's 6'6", 2. I'm going to say 40. He might be a little lighter than that. He might be like 235, but that's kind of like the new age tight end, I feel like. But Colson Loveland is just
6'6", 243.
okay. I'm kind of
Tyler Warren 6'5", 256.
I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of the technique, the hard work that goes into his craft as far as getting open and finding the spot. And not only he's just going to see it before you see it as a defender, and he's going to get there. As long as his quarterback is on time, he's going to be fucking amazing, man. People don't understand. Like Tyler Warren, I love him. I love the Gronk comparison. He's very physical. You look at Tyler Warren when he's at Penn State, catching the crosser, running upfield like. Just devastating the Notre Dame player, just running right through him like it's nothing. And he had, 1,200 yards last year, Tyler Warren?
Yeah.
Colson Loveland, for me, I thought he was going to the Chargers, personally, because I thought that it was a down year for the whole Michigan team. If he would have came out after they won the championship, I thought he would go where he went. I was kind of shocked to see him go before. Did he go before Warren? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
At 10, and Warren went at like the Colts
14,
at 14 or whatever. 12 and 14 or 10 and 12,
Something,
whatever.
Regardless.
But I'm big on it, man. I think he's going to be great. I think he's NFL ready. It is a mixed bag of what's going on there in Chicago. I get that. So it might be a year or two. You could see some time. Sometimes you just see it takes time for these tight ends. But Colson Loveland, dude, I'm all in. I couldn't be bigger on the tight end, honestly.
I want to,
and I'll put Jalen Warren right there with him because I've been back and forth.
Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren. I said Jalen Warren. That's the running back. Tyler Warren right there with him.
Right.
I'd put him right there with him.
Give me the ball.
One and two, 1A, 1B, whatever. I'll just take the guy who's
all right.
going later in the draft.
I got to add another honorable mention.
Yeah.
It's Harold Fannin Jr.
Oh, really? You believe?
Dude. I don't give a fuck what you believe in as far as
I think
pass
the
catching.
highlight reels is crazy.
Dude, go look.
It's like bump schools.
Not
but
that he'll be.
still.
What about whenever he played against Penn State and had like 150 yards and 2 touchdowns?
That's impressive. He's a freak. The highlight reels
Look.
insane.
I'm not like saying he's going to be some top 10 tight end next year because I don't think he will be. I don't think he'll be on this list next year.
He won't pass Njoku. That's the problem.
Right. He's a second string tight end.
If he does, like the quarterback still has to produce. That's the
But
problem.
please do me a favor if you want a fun watch.
Oh, it's a fun one. It's a fun
Go watch this guy's
He's a
highlight
freak,
tape
man.
out of Bowling Springs. He was a third-round draft pick to the Browns. I'm so sad he went to the Browns because he's behind David Njoku. But Jesus Christ, dude, it's so stupid how good this guy is. Like, me and you have both watched it.
Yeah,
but also the
he's
guy's a
crazy.
physical freak. Like, blocking-wise, that's why
good.
they drafted him. They
Yeah.
drafted him
What
as
round,
a blocker.
do you know?
In the third, yeah.
Third, I thought it was fourth. Yeah, third.
Third or fourth. I might be wrong. I could pull that up.
Yeah,
could be fourth.
that's no. I see what you see too because the highlight reel's been insane. He could become something, but he's gonna have to pass. I just think the path is weird for him because he has to pass Njoku.
Yeah, 67th overall, third round.
And
67 Bowling Green. Dude, I'm telling you, this guy is fucking
He's good.
legit. If Njoku ever leaves, like oh man, I got him in best ball, and I hope he breaks out for.
you
no
just got to be
reason.
careful, guys like that, because like Bailey Zappi was like the most passing yards in college football history.
That's
you
different
know?
at tight end though, because
No, I know, but when you're playing like in these where you can
Bums.
pad these stats, it's easy to get.
But you know who
lost.
struggled against Penn State? Ashton Genty, who was generational talent. You know who didn't struggle against Penn State was Harold Fannin Jr.
It's apples to oranges though. Like
It is.
you're putting
It
8 in the
is.
box,
It
and
is.
you're
It is.
crashing
It
down
is.
on
It
Ashton
is.
Genty
It
and making it
is.
as hard as possible as you can. You know, Harold Fannin Jr.
But please go watch
That's
the
nice.
highlight tape of this
I
guy.
ain't here to argue.
This is the
against
tight
that.
ends episode. Go watch the
That's-
highlight
it's
tape.
fun.
Go
yeah.
watch just the highlights against Penn State, and you're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, he didn't. And they
Yeah.
knew.
You're
It's
like,
like
how
week
did this
6.
guy not get taken earlier?
Which week was it? I gotta pull this up, dude. I gotta pull
Yeah.
these stats up.
Yeah, it's like, how did this guy not get taken earlier? He's a physical freak. He's a human highlight reel. It's crazy. You look at the highlight reel for Harold Fannin, and it's just like, this guy should be going to the first round, you know?
It is.
It's
yeah,
crazy.
So stupid. One, two,
But for me, if I had to give one more honorable mention,
I like this. Yeah, let's go.
I don't know if I'd put this guy in my top 10, but he's a guy who I believed in last year, and not necessarily saying that I'm like all in on him this year, but I think that Dalton Kincaid is going to get a
Dalton
Kincaid is going to get going to have a better year this year. All the metrics, he ran more deep routes than any tight end in the league last year. He dominated, man. Or not dominated, like those metrics he dominated, but like he's tied to Josh Allen. We talk about like the receiver being necessary, or the tight end has to be necessary with no receivers. Like, who's the number one out there in Buffalo?
The number one wide receiver,
Target.
Khalil Shakir.
He's
maybe
banged up. Like,
Khalil Shakir.
I feel like Dalton
James
Kincaid,
Cook, Dalton Kincaid.
you start hearing that he came like at the end of the year he was dealing with an injury, and I think I could be a year late on Dalton Kincaid. I think this year, I think you might see the breakout. I'll be honest.
Let me pause you for a second though. Harold Fannin Jr. 11 catches, 137 and 1 against Penn State last year.
Solid.
It was
dude.
week 2 though. I was wrong.
And
I
is
thought it was the
Penn
middle of the
State,
season.
your Bowling Green's coming in, dude? Stop Harold Fannin. Who else do they have? Not what he's putting
Yeah,
up.
it
You
was
know what
week-
he is
it was
as a coach.
Week 2. It was week 2. I do want to.
Okay, that does make it a little different,
but they
still,
played. Okay, what you want
that's
to know?
impressive.
You want to know what?
I
Harold
like
Fannin
the call out,
Jr.'s
dude.
You know what his stats were week 1
Against
whoever. It was 6 for 67.
okay.
But like you watch that game, you're like, oh, this guy's a problem.
yeah,
Like if you're watching tape as Penn State, you're like, oh, that's the only guy they have.
yeah.
And then he goes in there and has 11 for 137 and a touchdown.
While the Browns drafted a tight end in round 3, it's just
I'll tell you why.
bad. It's a bad
They're about
move.
to ball out of control.
They're not going to be able to get the production that they need
they're
out of him
not.
in the third round.
But the
That's
good thing is
problem.
they have a inmate. I mean,
Inmate.
a running back at round 2.
Yeah, he'd be arrested.
Sorry,
on
what did
Monday.
I say? What did I say?
Junkins.
Look, it's been a go
It's been
podcast, dude.
fun.
We're an hour in. That's pretty solid. It felt
Yeah,
that was so
yeah.
fast.
That was
It's
nice.
crazy how like you deal with traffic and like I forget my bag, I gotta go back and I deal with traffic again, like silly, stupid shit, and then this just like cheers me up. Just doing a podcast is so good.
Always fun. George Kittle,
Johnny
number one.
Sins.
Johnny Sins.
Oh
my
yeah,
boy.
let's go back through. Let's go back through our list.
Please.
I'm sorry. So yeah, I'll start back with mine. Go ahead. I'm trying to burp.
I got Evan Ingram at number 10. I got Tucker Kraft, Mark Andrews at 8, Travis Kelce, David Njoku. My top 5 is T.J. Hawkinson, Sam Laporta, Trey McBride, Johnny Sins, George Kittle.
At number 10, I had Jono Smith. Then I had T.J. Hawkinson, Evan Ingram, Travis Kelce, David Njoku, Mark Andrews, Sam Laporta, and then the top 3 were Trey McBride at 3, Brock Bowers at 2, and Kittle at 1.
Dude, it's been fun.
It's been so fun, man. I'm ready to catch my dub in the chess game real quick. So.
Oh, you playing the bot? Cool. It's been fun,
good,
guys. I'll see you.
See ya.